The Hand in the Desert, Chile. Chilean sculptor Mario Irarrlzabal is responsible for this very weird work of art rising out of the sand in the middle of Chile Atacama Desert, 46 miles south of the city of Antofagasta. Irarrlzabal is known for his works associated with human suffering, and this huge unnerving sculpture captures a feeling of loneliness, exacerbated by its desolate and secluded location. Chocolate Hills of Bohol Island, the Philippines. Bohol 1700-odd conical hills dot the middle of the island in the Philippines. They range in height but are so regular in shape that they could be mistaken for being man-made. However, according to UNESCO, they are the uplift of coral deposits and a result of rainwater erosion. The hills only earn their chocolate nickname in the dry season when the foliage goes from lush green to brown. Red Beach, Panjin, China. Very cool and very weird. This beach is covered in a type of seaweed called suda, which turns bright red in autumn. 30 kilometers southwest of Panjin, these tidal wetlands are an important nature reserve for migrating birds. Only a small section of the beach is open to the public, but it can be explored via a wooden walkway that Plain of Jars, Laos. Shrouded in myth, megalithic stone jars are scattered across Yangkoan province in groups from 1 to 100. A working theory is that the huge cylindrical jars were used in ancient funeral ceremonies, though local legend has it that the jars were used to brew rice wine for giants. In the 1960s, northern Laos was subject to a massive aerial bombardment by the USA, and it only been relatively recently that some areas have been cleared and declared safe for visitors. Goblin Valley State Park, Utah, USA. No, this is not Mars but an uninhabited valley 216 miles southeast of Salt Lake City in Utah. Soft sandstone has, for many years, been eroded by wind and water to form strange pinnacles or hoodoos that some think resemble goblins. The eerie landscape is only about a mile across and 2 miles long, and it well worth exploring the marked trails to get up close to the bizarre formations. Whalebone Alley, Siberia. A stretch of the northern shore on remote Itagran Island, 82 kilometers off the coast of Alaska, has become a macabre tourist destination. Massive whale jawbones, ribs and vertebrae stand horizontal in the ground, forming an eerie alleyway. It generally agreed that the site dates back to the 14th or 15th century, but whether it was a sacred spot for native tribes to meet or simply a gathering place for mass slaughter, no one knows. Glass Beach, California, USA. This glittering sea glass beach in California is a remarkable side effect of years of rubbish being dumped on the beach. It was and until the 1960s that this was stopped, and by then the sea was full of everything from electrical appliances to bottles and cans. Over time, the waves broke everything down into colorful pebbles and the beach became a major tourist attraction, now ironically under threat because visitors are taking home the glass. The Catacombs, Paris, France. The deeply creepy catacombs are a network of old quarry tunnels beneath Paris and the final resting place of around 6 million Parisians. Most are anonymous, skulls and bones taken from the city overcrowded graveyards during the 18th and 19th centuries. It was and until the authorities realized its potential as a tourist attraction that the bones were arranged in the macabre displays seen. Fly Geyser, Nevada. USA. This otherworldly geyser is on private land on the edge of Black Rock Desert in Nevada. Created accidentally in 1964 after an energy company drilled down into geothermal waters, today a scalding fountain erupts up to 5 feet high, and the resulting mineral buildup means the cone is growing by several inches each year. The brilliant hues of red and green are down to thermophilic algae. Cat Island, Japan. A short ferry ride from Japan east coast to Shirojima has a population of 100 humans who are vastly outnumbered by their furry friends. Originally the cats were encouraged as the island produced silk and mice are a natural predator of silkworms. Local fishermen regarded them as good luck, and the island even has a cat shrine, along with newly built cat-shaped cabins for tourists to stay in. It goes without saying that there are no dogs allowed.